What's up, Mystics? Welcome back to my channel. I'm B, and this is going to be another reading with Mystic by Nature. Thank you all for tuning in and supporting the channel. This is going to be the June 2019 reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any uploads. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, all of the information will be down in the description box. And please make sure you like I said that already. Please make sure that you follow me over on Instagram at Mystic by Nature. Okay. So Aquarius, in meditation, I kept hearing Pallywag. I don't know what the hell that means. I Googled it, and the only thing that was coming up was like a Warcraft game. And then also like Pollywog, which I think is like British, like for a tadpole, like for a frog. So I have no idea what the hell that means. But then I also heard voice your opinion. Okay. So Spirit is urging you to say what needs to be said. Spirit is urging you to evolve to the next level and to speak your truth. Okay. So let's see what your oracle message is, which is your overall energy for the month. For that, I'm using the Queen of the Moon oracle. Okay. Self-love. All right. So, I just heard again, say what you need to say. So I feel like for some of you all, this is a message about prioritizing your happiness. This is a message about choosing yourself, choosing to get to the next level of where you want to be, choosing your own security and stability within yourself. There's something that needs to be communicated, maybe to someone or to yourself. And there's a realization that needs to be acknowledged about you treating yourself the best. Okay, you putting yourself first. So let's see what your energy is for the month. For your energy, we have the Death card in reverse. Okay, so there is a change that needs to be made. And you're aware of it. You know that you need to do better. I think you know that you need to be loving yourself more. You need to be treating yourself better. There are habits and behaviors that you need to get rid of, but there's a part of you that is reluctant to do that, probably out of fear. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and clarify that a little bit more. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. Spirit, please clarify the Death card in reverse. Spirit, please clarify the Death card in reverse. Speak loudly and clearly. Spirit, please clarify the Death card in reverse. Speak loudly and clearly. The Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So yeah, you all know that if you do the work, you will reap the fruits of your labor. You all know that treating yourself like the queen or king you are is very important at this time. But there's a change that would need to be made in order for you all to honor yourself the way that you need to. And I think that's why Spirit is saying, say what you need to say. There's something that you need to communicate, some ending that needs to occur in order for you to get to this place. And you know, in the end, it will be worth it. But I think the fear that you feel in the moment prevents you from making the change. So what is the challenge? For the challenge, we have Ten of Swords. Okay. Somebody has treated you badly. Somebody has broken you down. They might have betrayed you. Could have been another Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Maybe an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This person, somebody has broken you down, or you are breaking yourself down. This is defeat. This is the ultimate being at your lowest point. But the issue here is that either somebody has done this to you, or you are doing this to yourself. And I partially feel like you're doing it to yourself. Okay. I feel like you are making yourself a victim, and you're choosing not to rise above your circumstances, because what did I say? In order for you to get to the next step and truly love yourself the way that you are supposed to, Aquarius, that will mean that you will have to end something. You will have to change some type of behavior, mindset, get rid of some people, cut off some relationships, and you're not ready to do that. Even though you know that it will be very beneficial to you, you're not ready to do that. So you choose to stay in this place of feeling defeated and hurt because you're afraid to rise above it. Okay. So the blockage, we have the Sun. You want this. You want happiness. You want success. You want joy. But it's hard for you to get to that point because you're choosing to hold yourself hostage to your thoughts and your feelings and your emotions because you're afraid to make the change. What the hell did I say? I was about to clarify the sun, but the Eight of Swords flew out before I could even start shuffling. Again, this is holding yourself hostage. Holding yourself hostage. At any point, you could take off the blindfold and move forward. At any point, you could release yourself out of these swords and free yourself. But you choose not to, because there's a part of you, I think, that is accustomed to the hurt and the pain that you've experienced. There's a part of yourself, you know, people don't realize this, but we could be addicted to toxic behaviors. Okay, we could be addicted to negative mindsets. And for you, Aquarius, this feels like negative mindsets. This feels like you don't choose yourself and you don't love yourself the way that you're supposed to, because you are oftentimes limiting yourself. You oftentimes are keeping yourself bound to negative behaviors, even though you truly want happiness. You keep yourself bound out of fear and because you're insecure. Okay. And so what is the advice for you? The Nine of Swords. You have 8, 9, and 10 as the swords all here, which is your energy. Swords is air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You have to get out of your own head, because really, Aquarius, this is all you. I feel like the change that needs to be made is that you need to change your mindset, but you won't do that because that will require you to really start to treat yourself right and develop your own self-love and really establish, you know, your worth. And I think that for so long, you've allowed people to beat you down that now you just kind of do it to yourself. You don't even give yourself a chance to rise above problems or issues because you automatically hold yourself hostage. You keep yourself bound to sadness. And so you have to get out of your head. The Nine of Swords is symbolic of illusions. It's things that we create in our head. So if you were to change your mindset, if you were to see things differently, what could happen if you started loving yourself more? What could happen if you got rid of this toxic behavior? I feel like so many more opportunities would be available to you. But in your mind, you see that where you are right now is comfortable for you and anywhere else is fearful. It brings fear because you're not used to it, okay? So Aquarius, your message for June is you really need to prioritize self-love. And it could start with small things. It could start with you getting dolled up. It could start with you doing rituals. It could start with baths. It could start with, you doing something that you love. It could be anything, but you need to prioritize your self-love and you need to preserve self, okay? Because you have a lot of toxic behavior here that all stems from within you that keeps you bound to negative and toxic energy that prevents you from moving forward, okay? You hold yourself hostage to things and you have to get over that because in the end, you know that if you put in the work, you will reap the fruits of your labor and you will get to your happiness, but you're afraid to do that, okay? All right, Aquarius, that is the general reading for you all, all right? So let's see what information is coming through in love. Let's see. Spirit, what messages do you have for Aquarius for June 2019 for love? Spirit, what messages do you have for Aquarius for June 2019 for love? Spirit, what messages do you have for Aquarius for June 2019 for love? I heard plateau. Spirit, speak loudly and clearly. What messages are coming through for Aquarius for June 2019 for love? Let's see. Give me one more. Yeah. There's a decision that has to be made in love, okay? But there's a disconnect of some sort. We have the Four of Cups, and then we have the Seven of Cups. You're not seeing things for what they really are, and that's causing you to not be able to make a decision. Because both of these cards together say to me that, like, you're only paying attention to, only so many of the options when there are many others available to you. And it's causing you to not really know how to move forward because a decision needs to be made. And I feel like right now you're choosing not to make one because you don't want to make the wrong one, or you're not seeing things clearly. You feel tempted to make a decision that's probably not in alignment with your highest good. You just aren't seeing things clearly. There's a disconnect. And then we have the King of Swords in reverse, which is your energy, or you could be dealing with another Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And again, this says that you aren't seeing things for what they are. The King of Swords is very logical, very practical. And this energy in reverse is saying that you're not thinking clearly. And that's why you can't make a decision. Seven of Wands, okay? Yeah. Something is going on in your love life. You could be dealing with someone, or you could be thinking about pursuing someone, but you're defensive though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're ready to fight. Like, you're ready to defend yourself, but it's like I think it's because you're not seeing things clearly. Maybe the person isn't doing what you think they're doing. Maybe the person isn't, being misleading. But because you've been so guarded in the past, I feel like you are having a hard time deciphering what this person is really bringing to the table. Because again, there's a disconnect. You're seeing things. You're seeing this cup, but not these. You're not paying attention to all the signs. It's an illusion. It's an illusion in front of you. So you can't make a decision. So it feels like in love, Aquarius, y'all are not seeing things clearly. There's a decision that needs to be made. I think you're trying to decide on whether to leave someone or stay, or give someone a chance. But it feels like you're so defensive and so guarded because you've been through so much shit in the past that I think you're starting to see different things that are happening in the relationship, and it's an illusion. It's not reality. You're seeing what you want to see, because what did we talk about before? You all hold yourselves hostage to situations because you won't get out of your head. So I think that you all are creating issues where there aren't any, and you feel like there's a decision that needs to be made on whether or not you should stay with this person. But in reality, you just need to open up your eyes and see things for what they are. Because I feel like the person is not playing you. I feel like it's you not seeing things for what they are. I feel like this is your energy. You could be dealing with the water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Spirit, please clarify the Seven of Cups in reverse. We have the Sun in reverse and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. There's illusion happening here. Okay. So Aquarius, what you want is happiness. And what you're trying to get to is a solid relationship with this person. But you're having a hard time seeing things clearly because I feel like there's an illusion going on in front of you. Either the person is putting up a facade and they're lying to you, or the person is actually doing the right thing. And because of your past experiences, you're creating an illusion that they're doing something wrong. Either or, okay? But it feels like you're so defensive, but you're so tired of fighting. You're so tired of fighting, and that's why you want to make a decision, but you can't make the decision because you aren't able to see things for what they are. Because I feel like either your person is presenting a facade to you, they're lying about things, or they're not, they're tempted to, there's temptation elsewhere. This person could be, spending money elsewhere, maybe gambling, maybe they have a secret addiction, maybe they have another person on the side. This person could be doing things that are not good for the relationship. And because of that, it is putting up a facade, which is making it hard for you to see clearly because you're only seeing this. You're not seeing what they're doing in the background, right? Or your person is not doing anything and they actually are doing everything right. But because you still aren't seeing things clearly, you're only paying attention to the negative things that happen, not the positive. Or you're only paying attention to the fact that they do X, Y, and Z and not when they do good things. You're creating an illusion in your mind that a decision needs to be made about whether or not you're going to stay in the relationship, okay? I hope that made sense. Y'all tell me how that resonates. Thank y'all for tuning in and supporting the channel. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any uploads. If you all would like to book a personal reading with me, all of the information will be down in the description box. And you can follow me over on Instagram at Mysticbynature. Thank y'all for tuning in. I love y'all. Until next time, I'm out.